Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. Once again, this is Namam at the DC Camp Ranch Great Millstone, back for another video. First and foremost, call hello Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash. And once again, double honors go out to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, who deserve double honors. I'd like to send salutations out to the fellow Akim that are out there on the highways and byways. Alright. Spreading the truth around the four corners, all across the four corners of this earth, while we still try to wake up the remaining hopeful elect. Alright, so here we are. Just something to keep in mind with all this mess, even though it's a distraction, but who knows, this might be part of their and if this is somehow true, they're trying to get him involved in this, you know, hey, what better October surprise? Because, you know, all up until this point, they tried to smear this guy, and let's be clear, I don't give a damn about any of the candidates. All right, I'm just sitting back and watching these games being played. All right, enjoying the show. But as I said, this is something to consider. Not too many people thought of this angle. All right, so let's go ahead and get on with the video.
According to a new allegation, Donald Trump, former president of the United States, Republican nominee for president currently, was in fact at P. Diddy's
He was at the Diddler
freak-off parties. Let's put it up. Full mass. Now, once again, this is currently an allegation, but according to the new allegations, former President Donald J. Trump has been linked to Sean Diddy Combs and his wild, infamous parties.
But guess who
Claims
else?
come from Audria, Sherry English, an adult entertainer who recently filed a civil lawsuit against Combs, accusing him of orchestrating freak-off parties where she was allegedly forced to perform sexual acts with guests. According to the lawsuit, English, who claims to have worked for Combs for 5 years, said that the 45th president attended at least one of those notorious parties, and she saw him. She claims she was initially paid to perform, but found herself being forced to have unwanted sexual encounters at several of these high-profile gatherings, held in exclusive venues like the Hamptons. Combs' white parties were legendary for attracting A-list celebrities, politicians, and even members of the clergy. In an interview with the Daily Mail, English, 46 years of age, says she frequently saw prominent figures in attendance. Quote, "I saw Busta Rhymes there. I was underage." Let me go back. I saw Busta Rhymes there. I saw Ja Rule there. I saw Diana Ross there with her son, Evan, who was underage. I saw Paris Hilton. I saw Reverend Al Sharpton. I still wonder why Reverend Al Sharpton was there. She revealed, never saying that these people were involved in any nefarious activities. Although she did not mention after Denzel Washington, U.S. Weekly said once attended with Diddy with his wife, and even chastised Combs for being disrespectful to his guest. English, whose attorneys recently dropped her case, was eager to highlight Trump's presence.
Now, why did they do that? Now, you gotta understand, and I might as well put it out there, I don't give a fuck about P. Diddy, whatever, Puffy, whatever. Alright? Because he wanted to run with these devils, and now they're hanging him out to dry. And who knows what else they got planned for this guy. But you gotta understand, who's the weakest link in all this? You dumb fuck. Now, we don't know what he did to try to insure himself against, any accidental death or anything like that, if you catch my meaning. But like I said, who knows? Maybe that's why he's still breathing. Because from what we're hearing here, we're hearing about some heavy hitters here, some high rollers, some whales. All right. Whew. Goodness. Could it be? Is this what they're holding back on, hoping for? Well, we are in October now, so damn, time's going by so fast. But still, I don't think even this would damage Teflon Don that much, because people see the alternative and it's not very good. All right, he's got the benefit of being, depending on how you look at it, proven already. So they might just whatever, you know. But still, man. Because if Judge Joe Brown is right, and he had on his Florida property, which he had, I believe it was 2 mansions, and they said they only searched 1, so I guess they found what they were looking for. And then they had Homeland Security involved, which is an indication that this is international, because the FBI, that, you know, that should have been it. That should have been them. But, and I understand they're trying to put everything under Homeland Security, which is a big mistake, as was proven by the Secret Service's performance, because a lot of them were not Secret Service. For those of you that didn't know that, I mean, it's just, yeah. It's but like I say, it's entertaining. I don't, personally, I don't give a fuck. You know, like I say, just sit back and watch the show and watch this wicked house of cards collapse in and on itself. It's beautiful to see. But at the same time, it's no big surprise. Like, really, you look at these people as role models. That's your first mistake. And then you make them out to be your idols. You know, wow. But as it says in Luke 12:2, let's get it real quick. Man. Like I said, I didn't want to take too long with this, but who knows where this is going to go, if anywhere. But you better believe everybody's talking to their lawyers. Alright. This is Luke 12:2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Alright? That shall not be known. Luke 8:17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. Oh, boy. Mark 4:22, same thing. All right. And as I cautioned beforehand, therefore judge nothing before the time until the Lord come, who both will bring to light the hidden things of darkness and will make manifest the counsels of the hearts. And then shall every man have praise of the Most High. Let's go to Isaiah, since you brought that up. All right, because, like I say, you Jakes join hand in hand with these devils, you know, and for some reason you envy these fuckers, these degenerates, and you become, in a lot of cases, worse. Let's see. This is Isaiah 28:15. Because you have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. Alright. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge. Hollywood, and all that entertainment industry is fantasy. It's illusion. It's lies. But they use it to spread that wicked doctrine across the world. Everybody, you got, what is it, Nollywood for what is it, Nigeria, you got Bollywood, you got everybody's imitating, everybody wants to imitate this devil. Alright? You know, as it says, you know, hey, Habakkuk 2, other scriptures, you know, everybody's mad now. Alright? Because they're seeing this so-called devil for what he is, for what and who he is. Alright? It says, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. Yeah. So you know this guy, Diddy, you know, they had him initially on suicide watch. You can be rest assured that he's been doing a lot of self-examination, you know, reflection. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Whenever you, and we know this system is about that money, anytime they turn down $50 million for you to get out, something's going on. Let me run that by you again. Anytime they turn down for his bail $50 million. Yeah. Something to think about. Yep. He got all that money, and it says here, so you thought you had it like that. Can't even buy your way out of it. You ain't even been convicted of anything yet. You know, this is all pre-trial shit. He can't even get bail. He's on paper anyway, a billionaire. Think about that. They got, ooh-wee. Oh. Ecclesiastes 8:8. There is no man that hath power over the spirit to retain the spirit. Yeah. No matter how rich you are, how much power you got, that don't matter. Neither hath he power in the day of death, and there is no discharge in that war. Neither shall wickedness deliver those that are given to it. Alright. Because as it says in Sirach 19:22, let me get that real quick. Right? Because a lot of these people, oh man, they think they got it made, you know. They've gone to all these fancy schools and learned this devil's ways. And they envy him. But now, let's see. Did I get that right? Hold on. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I don't know why I stopped at 20. This is Sirach 19. Or Ecclesiastes 19 and 22. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. Yeah, he got all that good counseling from all these people. Now they're keeping their distance. I don't know you, because you know they're trying to keep their shit secret. So like I said earlier, who's the weakest link in all this now? Because if you got knowledge of these very powerful people, all right, their wrongdoings, their, trust me, I don't envy you the position that you're in now. Don't care how much money you got, you know. All that, what, 30, a little over 30 years you've been at this shit, and you caught that, what they call king's disease, alright? Became arrogant, overbearing, alright? And just pride, boy. Whoa. How many scriptures caution against that for obvious reasons? Not looking at the things you should be looking at because you're all caught up in all this wickedness. You know? Who do you think? I mean, it's clear that people were talking, people were concerned. I'm talking about people that had lots to lose. You got to understand, a lot of people stepped down in the business world, some in government, because some of these people have what they call morality clauses into their contracts or whatever have you. You don't want shit like that. Don't be in any any connection to shit like this. So yeah, that's something to think about too. But yeah, this is all I have for this. Just something to consider. Let's see what else you got to say
at
here.
these events. While the claims might be shocking to some, Trump's involvement with the hip-hop community is not entirely out of the blue. The former president has been mentioned in over 60 rap songs with artists like Tribe Called Quest, Nelly, Young Jock, Mac Miller, Kanye West, and more. West even referred to Trump as a father figure at one point. He also had a string of rappers to endorse him over the year. Diddy's ability to connect with businessmen like Trump is highlighted in his connection to Elon Musk, a huge MAGA supporter and owner of the X platform. It was recently revealed that Diddy is an investor in X. English's accusations go beyond naming the famous attendees. She alleges that Diddy made a series of false promises about helping her rise in the entertainment industry. This is actually common to other allegations. After they met in 2004, Combs reportedly assured her that she would never have to return to go-go dancing or stripping, promising to launch her career, a promise he made to many. He also allegedly vowed to help her then boyfriend's modeling career, but none of these promises were fulfilled. By 2008, after enduring several nights of being made to have sex with partygoers, English said she confronted Combs. Soon afterward, he cut ties with her, ceasing all professional collaboration by 2009. English's lawsuit, filed in the summer of 2024, adds to the mounting legal troubles for Combs, who has faced multiple accusations of...
Exactly. What better time to come out with stuff like this? And again, I don't have no sympathy or pity for this guy, but he's vulnerable at this point.
Sexual misconduct. The civil suit was also filed just months before the Grammy-winning artist was arrested and indicted on sex trafficking and racketeering charges. However, Combs' camp has consistently denied all wrongdoing, dismissing English's claims as baseless. Quote, less than 3 months after filing her lawsuit, Adria English was dropped by both her attorneys after making a completely fabricated statement. A spokesperson for Combs stated, adding, in court papers, a former attorney cited questionable antics and undermining behavior. As we've said from the start, anyone can file a lawsuit without proof. This is a clear example of that, end quote from the attorney. Attorney Ariel Mitchell Kidd, one of English's former lawyers, filed legal paperwork indicating that English's behavior made it impossible to continue representing her. The legal filing noted that her actions were destructive and severely hindering the case. Combs' representative also pointed out that English has been accused of filing false police reports, further questioning her credibility. Quote, no matter how many lawsuits are filed, it won't change the fact that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted or sex trafficked anyone, the representative asserted. While similarities exist between English's case and other lawsuits against Combs, the music mogul's team remains steadfast in their defense, categorically denying any involvement in illegal activities or sexual misconduct. It's a long story. I wanted to make sure we provided both sides of the narrative. One side said this is what happened, another side said, well, this is a frivolous lawsuit rooted in lies. The attorneys for the alleged victim dropped the case based on current actions of the victim. They did not say previous actions of the victim. But here's the part that is most imperative, I believe. Diddy has his day in court. It's coming, whatever day that may be. Those who have accused
If he makes it.
will hopefully have an opportunity to get justice, because I believe there's something foul there. That is my opinion. I think Diddy has been operating outside of boundaries for a long time. This has nothing to do with consenting adults. The allegations of underage individuals and being forced to have sexual encounters, those things are the problems. Now, out of everybody's commentary, nobody said Donald Trump was never there. That's the part you did not hear. Out of everybody's statement on the record, no one has said Donald Trump did not attend these types of parties. Yes, it's troubling. It's beyond troubling that the man who is the Republican nominee for president, former president of the United States, well, according to the allegation, that may be the part that's actually true, that he was there. Doesn't seem to be any dissension. All right, Michael, this is a hell of a thing. And I know some of this gets drowned in the fact that it's so sensational with all these other celebrities. But we have a guy who's supposed to be former commander-in-chief, wanted to be current commander-in-chief now at these parties, allegedly.
So this is at once a story about two different men, right? I mean, this is a story about Diddy, but as we cover an election that's happening in a month, it's also a story about the man who's running. I've covered this guy now for about 9 or 10 years, I guess 9 years since 2015. And there was a feeling among the people that cover him, as stories that were salacious or scurrilous came out about him, that they would stick to him and they would take him down as they would any candidate for, from alderman all the way up to president. He's proven us wrong. He's proven that these sorts of things don't matter, at least when it comes to Donald Trump, and at least when it comes to that solid base of people that support him.
Told you, that's what I was
into.
That's the point I was trying to make earlier, emphasize earlier, that to his, diehard supporters, whatever, all right? Because again, they're going to associate this with guess who?
How typical this is, right? I mean, it is, and I think you have to hold on to what you just said, Dr. Ritchie, which is, hey, nobody's saying Trump wasn't there. Trump has in the past said, hey, I never met Jeffrey Epstein. And then what do we see? We see photos of Donald Trump with Jeffrey Epstein. So it is, I would say, akin to a story like that. But this is a big case that's happening right now and has the attention of so many people, many of whom are going to vote on November 5th or before. So it does have that kind of impact, this guilt by association, and who does it matter to? That we don't know yet. And at any other time, this would be the most important story we could possibly ever want to cover. These allegations, these insinuations even, could take down candidacies. And instead, they often prop up this guy in ways that I'll never understand, but which we'll have to understand later on.
You make some great points. I want to try for people to imagine a world where Kamala Harris was mentioned at this party, or perhaps Obama. Not going to happen. All right, they don't get to just brush over the story.
So there you have it. like I said, this is ongoing. It's nothing definitive yet. All right, but yeah, there are others that have come out and said these things also. So, oh boy, boy, boy. Hey, anyway, like I said, it shouldn't be that big of a surprise. All right. But you have these people that, these idols, these people that are propped up. And in this case, this is one huge distraction from what's really important. All right. You got these storms back to back here. This last storm made Helene made basically the same track as a 1947 storm, which was the first one. They say when they started that cloud seeding. In any case, there you have it. That's all for this. And you still have those people, it's conspiracy theory, and whatever. Not everybody's going to get it. We have a lot of, people that buy into America. All right. So with that, once again, I hope whoever views this is edified. That's what we do here at Great Millstone. All right. Filter everything through the scriptures. All right. So with that, until the next video, and keep in mind, all right, power of prayer and fasting. So with that, shalom.